There I am. I had to unmute myself. Sorry, everybody. Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Orlea Origins. I am Will, or Halfling Wizard, the Chaos Facilitator for this awesome group of folks. And we're going to go around and let everybody introduce themselves, tell us who they are, who they're playing, and with where we left off last time, which was in the middle of a fight. Where are their characters' mental status? Always got to check in with the character's mental status. So we're just going to go from right to left on alchemy. We're going to start with Willow at the end there.
Hello, I'm Lisa, D&D Winterwolf on TikTok and Discord. I play Willow Wybear, a Ladrin druid. Her mental state, she's kind of beat up already, and once again, things are trying to eat her. So she's like, yeah, she's over this. But she's mad, so that's a good thing.
Okay. Excellent. Let's see. Who's next? That would be Varric.
Hello, everybody. I'm Nick. I play Varric Wolfspear Vagari, our level 4 Goliath Barbarian. Varric is slightly wounded, kind of pissed, and just wants to kill something right now, which honestly is kind of par for the course for Varric. But yeah.
I was gonna say, yeah, that's his thing.
Yep. I have to flavor his rages here.
Fair. All right, Kieran.
Hey, okay. For a second, for 5 saw the camera come wrong. Camera. It's been that kind of day. But hey, y'all. I'm Kel, also known as the Celtic Wyvern King, playing Kieran, the ASMR Lore Bard. As to Kieran's mindset, it's pretty much what his mindset is.
That's fair too. Yeah, because these guys are kicking your butts.
Except for Varric's.
Except for Varric's, that's true. And Mint. I think Mint's good too.
Yeah, and Mint, yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of, Mint, you're up. Perhaps. You may have had to step away. How about Bellinor?
Hello, can you hear me?
Oh, I can hear you now. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. All right, sorry, I was like quadruple muted. I had to figure that out. Sorry. I've got a lot. All right. Yeah. Hi, everyone. I'm Taryn. I play Bellinor, your paladin. I think is the best way to describe him right now. And yeah, he's not looking too bad, but you know, he's not ready for them to come back. He's expecting more.
Okay. Let's see. Mint, are you back with us now?
Yeah, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Cool. No, you're good.
I am Christian. Temporary hit points on most socials, and I play Mint Orcanus, the Goblin Paladin Oath of the Dragon. I've gotten better at saying it. Are we saying like where our characters are at right now?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Mint thinks that he defeated one already and that there's a new one. Yeah, because it disappears. So he's pretty proud of himself. But he has taken a hit. I think he took some damage. I see on his sheet right here. He doesn't.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, because he has static temporary hit points, and then he lost those, and he lost a little bit of health. So yeah, I think he's kind of just waiting. I think the new one appeared, right?
No, I think they all disappeared.
They all disappeared. Okay,
Yeah.
so then he's probably pretty proud of himself right now. He's probably standing there, you know, like, hey, look what I did. And yeah,
Which I
that's where
love.
he's at.
Which I absolutely love. Okay. All right. Unfortunately, Greg cannot be with us tonight, who plays Zero. He is recovering nicely from stuff. And of course, we wish him well, and we can't wait for him to join us again uh, as soon as he is able. All right. So, yes, when last we were here, you guys had come into Duskmire. You had come to, let me pull up the Shade and Shroud. We were at the Shade and Shroud, which was the pub in Duskmire. The locals were very weary of you when you first got there. Eventually, they did kind of warm up to you. Um, and then, of course, suddenly, I think, and Bellinor had gone off to find a bathhouse. He found a bathhouse and was relaxing. And then suddenly, everyone in the town was sort of like, all right, yeah, that's dusk. It's time to go home, everybody. And everybody just sort of left. The tavern keeper was like shutting the doors and the windows, and he was just like, "Yeah, you don't want to be out in the dusk because it's not a good place to be." Um, and eventually, I believe someone said that they would basically hire you to take care of these things. If you got rid of them, they would basically make it worth your while. Um, I can't. I'm assuming you guys agreed, right? Didn't you? Didn't one of you agree to it?
To be
Somebody
honest,
agreed to
I
it.
think we were all too busy, like, because I don't think anyone said yes, we'll do it. I think it just
Just like,
everyone kind of
oh,
sat on
oh
their
shit.
hands for so long that it just became the thing. We were just fighting them.
Okay, I couldn't remember if someone had took them up on their offer or not. Um, but um, no, sorry. Uh, yeah. So the Dusk Wraiths came. They attacked. You attacked back, and then eventually they just sort of like disappeared. The kind of head wraith was basically, I think he said, more are coming, or we'll be back, or you'll see us again. I can't remember exactly, but basically they were saying, don't get too comfortable. Bad things are coming. At which point we were here at that point. These guys, that's what a Dusk Wraith looks like. For our viewers at home, um, they are not very fun creatures. And they are very much wanting to make you part of their fraternity. Let's just say it that way. All right, so you guys are inside the tavern. They have vanished. You guys are looking, some of you are looking pretty rough for wear. So why don't everybody describe how they're looking specifically? So let's just go from left to right, and we'll start with Bellinor first. Or maybe he's working on this thing. That's okay. So then we'll look at Mint first.
Mint will be probably kind of walking around with his chest held high, like, haha. And he does have a few scratches because he did take a hit earlier, but it's nothing, it's like superficial wounds. So he's going to choose not to waste any healing spells on it for now.
Okay.
But he is kind of at the ready because the fog has not gone away, correct?
No, there is still a little bit of the outside is completely like pea soup fog. And there is a little bit of mist inside still. Looks like it's coming from like the fireplace and little cracks in the windows and the doors. It's sort of seeping into the room.
Mint will try to light the fireplace.
Okay. You can do let's do survival.
Okay, skills.
Yeah, yeah. You're able to get a little fire going.
Okay.
You're able to get the fire going, but as the fog is coming down, it's not coming in thickly. It's just like little streams of this sort of fog. And when it comes into the down the fire and down the chimney into the fireplace, it's sort of like it doesn't smother the fire, but it does make it kind of feel like it's heavy.
Okay.
But it doesn't seem to be putting the fire out.
Okay.
It seems like it's keeping it from getting too big, though.
Mint will just spend the rest of his action looking around for more fuel for the fire.
There's plenty of fuel for the fire. There's like wooden chairs and
Yeah,
tables.
that's he's gonna look around. He's like thinking, how much damage should we do here? And yeah, he'll just look for. He'll probably, if he can't find anything that's easy to grab, he'll probably start breaking a chair.
All right. Well, you can roll an. Why don't you roll an investigation for me?
Okay.
And let's see what he finds.
Chair, table.
You're like, huh? Chairs and tables, they're wood, they burn. Or that gigantic stack of wood next to the fireplace.
Just looking at the wood, looking at the table. Yeah, he'll just kind of chuck it in. If he can still do that in his turn, he'll chuck it in.
Yeah. You guys are not in initiative or anything at this point. So yeah, you can throw some wood on the fire.
Okay, yeah, he'll do that.
Okay, cool. Okay, what about Kieran? What about you?
So once the mist kind of rolled out of the building, minus what's still lingering, Kieran's gonna kind of just like drop to his knee, like to one knee, as he's trying to catch his breath. He's probably got bite marks. I don't remember where he got bit last session. I'm guessing it was probably the shoulder.
Shoulder, yeah, it was in the shoulder.
Yeah, because I think he said it came from behind, just chomped down.
Chomped.
And as his hand's hovering over it, I am going to go ahead and use my racial feature, Healing Hands, for 2d4 hit points.
Cool.
That is not magic, and I ain't risking that shit again. Not this damn place.
Okay. So you get 5 of that back.
And then he's just going to yell, "What the actual fuck is wrong with this place?"
Also, when you do your healing hands, you do that. You notice that the bite doesn't heal. You can get your HP back, but the mark doesn't go away.
Okay, that I was kind of expecting. I thought it was going to be like some other adverse effect.
Laying hands, and now you're a wolf.
Oh, if that happened, I had to stay away from Barrick.
American Werewolf in London.
Now, if I turn to a wolf, I'd have to stay away from Barrick.
That's true. He does like to kill wolves. Okay, speaking of Varric, how's Varric looking?
This guy's making fun of my character's trauma. Come on.
I don't know it's trauma.
Varric looks bit and clawed, but he's not letting it get to him. Like, he knows they're out of combat, and so I think being a faithful disciple of the Church of Mint, he's going to be helping Mint with the wood, loading up the fireplace.
Okay. Oh my God. Go away, dogs. Go away. All right. Willow, what about you?
Willow looks pretty beat up. I burned a cure wound spell, but I'm still down quite a bit.
You cast a spell?
I did. Oh no!
And this is why I didn't do it. I knew we were probably going to still have this damn fucking effect on.
No!
I'll get to that in a minute. You can go ahead and finish what you're talking about.
Yeah, shit.
Well, you didn't know, really.
No, I didn't. We haven't tried it since we've been here.
No, you haven't.
I thought we were out of the swamp.
You are. but
Yeah, she's just kind of like she's a little paranoid right now, like looking at like out of the corner of her eye. It's like, was that something? Is something here? Like waiting for something to jump out again.
that's fair.
So yeah.
No, there are no effects with the spells. I was just messing with you guys. Yeah, once you guys got out of the swamp, that cleared up.
Whew.
So okay, what about Bellinor? Are you back with us?
I am. Yeah. But you can hear me, right?
Kinda.
Oh.
That's it. It may just be me though. I may not. I may be.
I say you're a little quieter there compared to earlier, but I don't know if that's just with where you're positioned right now.
Let me move. Okay. Is this better?
Oh
Yes,
Okay.
much better.
Oh boy, it's not a stream without tech issues.
Indeed.
Preach.
But, so he's not looking too bad. So he's just pretty much gonna like stay on guard. He's gonna be like looking out windows, kind of thing, see what's going on outside, trying to see
You're
if
gonna
there's a
open-
way to escape.
Wait, did you open the door?
No, he's looking at like the windows.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay. I was like, are you looking at the door? Ooh, did you open a door? It's like, okay. All right, cool. You can roll investigation.
Oh, let's see.
Okay.
6.
So as you kind of like, you'll notice that the windows are shuttered from the inside. So you'll actually have to open the shutter to look out the window.
I will slowly open it and peek behind it, but yeah.
Okay. So as you like peek in outside and you see the fog almost has like a mass to it. It's literally looks like it's pushed against the window. It just feels like the whole building is like inside of something and it just pushes. It almost feels like there's a pressure on the window. Like you could almost feel it. As you're sort of looking and trying, you cannot. I mean, it's thick.
Yeah.
So as you're kind of looking, just trying to like, what the hell is going on in this town? As you're looking out, you look and it's just and you can just see the fog is just moving. I mean, it's just thick fog.
Is the window cold to the touch?
Did you touch it?
You'll reach out and touch the window.
The window pane is extremely cold to the touch. So you go out and you touch the window with your finger or fingers, however you do it, doesn't matter. But as you touch the window and you feel, I mean, it's almost like burns your fingertips. It's so cold. But yet it's not like frosting or freezing. It's just, you touch it, it's like, ow. It's almost like touching a hot stove. So as you go to touch it and you feel that thing, from outside the window, this hand hits the window. Like right where yours is, and it's bony and long with long nails, and it just scratches across the window.
Ew.
And you just hear this, and everybody can hear it. It is loud, and then it just disappears.
Shut the window! Shut
In a
the
whisper.
window!
Yeah, he's gonna close the window rapidly, turn around, and just kind of sit down underneath of it. Just be like, "Yep, not going out there. I'm
Nope.
good. I'm
Nope.
good."
Okay. So as you're all sort of sitting and waiting, you can everybody roll perception for me. Okay, Mint's got a 15 and 8. Mint 15, Kieran 8, Varric 14, Willow an 8, Bellinor a 7.
Man, we're good.
Okay, so Varric and Mint, you guys. Okay, so everyone rolled Except for, well, no, Balor, you got a 7. That's you only needed a 7 to get this. So everybody can hear noises outside. Varric and Mint, you can hear like physical noises like on the building. Everybody else just sort of hears the exterior sounds, like right outside the window or somewhere like outside the front door. But the two of you, you guys hear sounds inside the building.
Oh man, this is creepy.
Derek, do you hear them? They're inside the walls.
They're in the goddamn wall.
I shall give Varric inspiration for that. As I say, I will give you a rewrite. We're going to go with rewrites, so you can rewrite something later on. All right.
Can I have Mint grab he's gonna grab a chair and he's gonna attempt to break off the legs, and he wants to stick one of the legs in the fire to light it so that way he can use it as like a flaming torch deal.
Okay.
Of
So
course, improvised.
yeah, absolutely. So the fire is still like a small flame. Like there's something suppressing the flame. And the fog is still rolling in slowly, almost like dripping from the down the chimney, and it's starting to pool on the floor.
Can I have Mint fire off an eldritch blast up the chimney?
Sure.
Pull the lever, Grunk.
Absolutely, you may shoot an eldritch blast up the chimney.
He's just thinking, because he's just like, oh, there's all this gunk stopping the fire. They haven't cleaned this in years, probably. I'll take care of it. And he just like sticks his finger up like the chimney, like a finger gun, and just like does like this, and then just like shoots off an eldritch blast.
Okay. So you shoot the eldritch blast up the chimney. What is the damage on that?
He's got it's you gonna just roll damage. It's 1d10 plus
Yeah.
his charisma.
I mean, it's an auto hit, so
Okay. So d10 rolling that plus his charisma, which is a +4 to that. So that's 12. And if there's any creatures in there that took a hit, or they automatically get pushed back, I think it's like 5 or 10 feet. But he has that also.
okay, cool.
I forgot what it's called.
That poor bird that built a nest on the
Yeah. Some raccoons like
feathers float down. You know?
So as you shoot the eldritch blast up and it shoots up the chimney, it goes up and it blows the top of the chimney off, first of all. And there were no creatures inside, but however now, the fog is coming in faster.
well, that didn't fix it. Could have sworn that was gonna work.
So, and it's like, think of it, it's like raining down over the fire and like sort of flowing out onto the floor. And it's staying low to the floor. Think of it as like, like dry ice fog. And it's just pooling and it's beginning to slowly spread.
Can we like block the fireplace with a table or something?
Yeah, that. Yeah. Can we like close the flue? Maybe we could close the flue.
There is no flue. Not anymore.
Yeah, let's flip a table over and push it up against it. See if that'll at least slow it down.
What if we like pile up a bunch of tables, and is there any like tablecloths and stuff you can just shove up there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, there's tons of stuff you can shove up in the chimney, in the fireplace. So who all's going to do that?
Mint will try to do that.
So Mint, Willow, and Varric?
Yeah, I was like, Kieran's staying the fuck away from
That's
the
fair.
chimney.
Okay, so you guys go. Yeah, you can grab a table and you can shove it up against the thing, trying to stuff towels or tablecloths, whatever, into the gaps and the cracks. But I need all three of you to roll a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Hear me out. What if we do another Eldritch Blast?
Mint likes the idea.
Oof.
Oh my god.
Oof.
Oh my god.
Sounds bad.
Mint, what did you get? Sorry, I missed it.
17, I
Oh,
think.
okay. Mint's good.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'll send the other two something here in a second. Hopefully.
Oh,
Yay.
jeez. All right, guys.
It's all good.
Okay, so Eldritch Blast.
Well, did y'all want me to do that? Are y'all...
That's why I'm asking. I didn't know if y'all were...
No. It was a joke.
Okay. Yeah.
No, just kidding. just kidding.
We don't want to reopen the. We don't want to reopen it.
Okay, so what do you guys do?
I think we're just shoving stuff up there, whatever we can get our hands on to just plug the hole.
Yeah, Varric is taking anything he can from them and just like strong arming it up the chimney.
Okay. So, I mean, you guys are able, if you guys put the table and the tablecloths in place, it seems to be stopping it for the most part. It still seems to be creeping out in the cracks of the fireplace itself, like where the mortar is cracked, or but not as bad as it was. So it's nowhere near as bad as it was.
So I'm gonna take a couple of those towels and try to put it the gap at the door, like the door frame.
Over the door and stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys can roll survival. Anyone who's going to try to block off the areas.
Nat 20, let's go.
Huzzah, Varric. Well, Varric, whatever you're doing, you're going to succeed at what you're doing. So I don't know, what was it you were doing?
Just reinforcing the fireplace, making sure that everything is pushed up against it and is not budging.
Okay, yeah, you are totally successful at that.
Yes.
Mint, what were you trying to do?
Yeah, he was just trying to shove stuff into the fireplace.
Yeah, you're not really hurting, but you're not really helping either.
He's just kind of handing.
Yeah, here you go. Here you go. I think it's he's grabbing one, handing it to Varric. Then he reaches and grabs the exact same one and hands it to him again. But he thinks he's handing him a new one every time he does it.
That's absolutely what's happening. Here, okay, and here's another one. And another one.
No, he just doesn't have the heart to okay, yeah, thank you.
Okay. And Willow, what did you get again? Sorry, I missed it.
11.
An 11? Okay, yeah, you're able to get that under the doors. Not perfectly. It's still it's not that it's a large gape, but it's a pretty good size one.
Yeah.
So you're able to get some of it stopped, but it still kind of leaks in around the corners and sort of. If you worked at it for a little while, you could probably get enough under there to keep it from coming in through the door, for sure.
I'll keep at it.
Okay. Kieran and Bellinor, what are you guys up to? You see them kind of doing their thing. What are you guys doing?
Bellinor is sword and shield in hand, basically just looking around, making sure that what they're doing is not going to cause or have them get surprise attacked by one of these freaking things that's just going to pop up. He's just on the ready to attack if one of them appears, just kind of waiting.
Yeah, and then.
Okay.
Well, one, I got a dragon's milk, courtesy of Slayer.
Yes, but I reserve the right to hold off on that.
Yeah. Just figured I'd mention in case you didn't see it.
That's fine. Yeah, we'll get you to it, but right now we'll hold off.
I think what Kieran's doing right now is mainly just he's trying to sprawl down the floor, just going like, just tell me when we can leave. He's just done with this place. He's afraid of pulling a Bellinor.
Okay. All right. So as you are all sort of sitting, let's say, Mint, what are you? Are you still helping Varric?
We'll say that maybe he got a little distracted and just kind of started looking for other things to do. I don't know. He just wandered off.
I love it when Mint wanders off. Okay. So, Mint, you wander off. Where do you go?
He's looking down at the floor, and he sees on the. I'm assuming it's wooden floors.
Oh yeah.
So he sees a pattern in the wood grain that just looks intriguing to him. So he's just following the pattern around the room. Like his head's like just down. He's just like just looking at the ground, walking.
Okay. Oh, also, Varric and Willow, I sent you whispers in the alchemy chat. So check those. All right, so Mint, as you're kind of wandering, go ahead and do a perception for him or investigation. I'll let you choose.
Yeah, that's a 1.
The wood has really pretty patterns in it. It's very well worked.
This one looks like a sheep.
There you go. Yeah, that's it. That's all you're seeing is just like a Rorschach test. Look, it's a dragon, everybody, a dragon.
A pheasant. He's just
pheasant. Okay, so Varric, what's going on with you right now?
Varric is currently doing a 1,000-yard stare at the sealed fireplace. It just kind of slowly sinks to his like a sitting position and just hugs his knees, slightly rocking back and forth.
Oh my god. Okay. How about Willow? What's Willow doing? You're muted.
She is slowly backing away from the door. She is very pale. And she's just whispering, no, 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 no.
So as the two of you sort of drift into these sort of vivid memories, they are real to you, as if you lived them yesterday. They are so real.
Oh hell!
You can almost feel what's happening in these memories. Like you're like reliving the moment over and over again.
I'll just start screaming.
Okay.
Varric is rocking more fervently back and forth, just going, no, 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 no.
As I'm sure, I'm positive we can hear and see this no problem, right?
Oh yeah, you guys can hear and see this without any problem.
So I'm gonna go to Varric first, because I know if I touch Willow, it's going to do the whole, vision important bit. I'm just going to touch Varric on the shoulder, going like, "You okay there, buddy?"
He's not even gonna register your touch. He's just still rocking back and forth, hugging his knees. He's like, no, no.
As this is probably the one time he will get away with it, Kieran's going to slap Barrett across the face. Try to stab him out of it.
Oh!
Try to stab him out of it.
Okay, that's fair.
I think it's probably the one time he'll get away with it. Sounds like a win-win for Kieran.
Okay, so you slap him across the face.
Yep.
Does that mechanically do anything, or
No hold barred. It's like you know the slap competitions where they look at the powder their hands first. That's how he's slapping.
Yeah, you won't take any damage from it. It's just it hits you, and
Yeah, I'm just saying for visual effects what his slap was.
absolutely.
Yeah.
But it doesn't do anything to you. I mean, well, it hurts, but you don't feel it. You probably feel it later, though.
oh yeah, gotta do the Tommy Boy. I feel something right here, not here or here so much.
Yeah. So no, it's just.
So Willow, go ahead.
Oh, I mean, real quick, and this goes for both of you. You will literally melt into these memories. To you, it's happening around you right now. You don't see the tavern. You don't see any of your compatriots. You don't hear them. That's why, Varric, you didn't even feel the slap. You are literally lost.
He's sitting there. I'm no. I'm sorry. No. I'm sorry. No.
Okay. What about go ahead.
Willow's gonna start like, run, get away, get back, and I don't know if she knows there's a door there, but she's trying to get away. So she's literally probably bouncing off walls right now.
So every time you meet a wall or an obstacle, what you see is a member of your village that's on fire that you run into. So the rest of you, Bellinor, Mint, and Kieran, you see this. I mean, Willow is like, she's frantic. She is like, I mean, she's like running around, bumping into things, screaming, yelling. Varric is like in full withdrawal mode.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, it's a little terrifying, actually.
I'm trying to think. Wait, do we have a rope? I'm going to turn to Bellinor and go like, do any of y'all have rope?
Somebody has a rope. It might be Varric, actually.
I have a rope.
I think we use Varric's
I
rope.
was saying, Willow probably has a rope.
I think we used Varric's rope. We were trying to tie each other together, and it degraded in the mist from that temple on the mountainside.
What about Mint? Mint, do you have rope?
I'm looking over his character sheet right now, and
Bellinor, do you have rope?
I think he does, but I gotta look and see. I don't know. Let me see.
I do not have rope. So
Actually, surprisingly, I do not have rope. It's one of the standard things that I get, but
I just don't have it.
no.
Maybe it's Mint's rope then that we used in the mist.
Yeah, I think we had used his rope previously. Yeah, because he had thrown. I think he had thrown it inside that portal thing that y'all were doing.
That's right.
That's right.
Yeah.
Right.
It was. Yeah, I would say it was Mint's rope that we used then. Okay.
Yeah.
So since I'm still near Varric, do I see that he has rope on him?
I don't know, Varric. Where's your rope?
If you have any.
I think it got degraded, but what rope I would have would probably be like tied to my waistband.
Okay, well, we can say, let's say that there is rope on your waistband. There you go.
All right. I'm going to take a rope and I'm going to use it to lasso Willow to stop them from running into walls.
Okay.
Because with them being frantic, I don't know what touching them is going to cause. So I'm trying to stay away with a 10-foot
very
pole,
fair.
essentially.
Yeah, that's very
am-
fair.
I am a moving target.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I said lasso.
So you're gonna have, you can do performance.
I'm visualizing this.
Well,
Swinging a rope.
don't visualize it until I roll. Then you can visualize.
Technically, you should do it with a disadvantage.
Okay, I can do that if you want.
She is a moving target.
I can do a disadvantage.
Okay.
Still 17.
That's pretty good. So yeah, you rope her.
Cool. So once I have Willow lassoed, I'm going to try and like as carefully as I can without actually touching her, loop it around and essentially just get her to stop moving, or at least tether her to something so she can't keep running into a wall.
Okay. Willow, in your mind, it is literally like these sort of like bands of fire are wrapping around you and burning you.
I'm sorry.
It burns! It burns!
Okay. So we've got Kieran trying to help. We've got Varric rocking back and forth. We've got Willow tied up, thinking that she's burning. We've got Mint looking at the floor. And we've got Bellinor hiding under a window. So, okay.
Go team!
So, Bellinor, you see all this going on. What are you doing?
He is like psychoanalyzing the room, like looking for all of his exits, trying to find the fastest way to get out. He's
Okay.
he's pretty close to the point of, if they all die, I'm getting the hell out of here before I do.
Okay, roll investigation for me. Let's see what you find. $30-21. All right. As you're like sort of frantically looking around, there is a set of stairs that go up to the upstairs.
Okay, he's running upstairs. As soon as he sees the stairs, he's just
Okay.
gone.
So up the stairs, you go up sort of a flight of stairs, and it goes to a little landing. Then the second flight that goes up to where the rooms are. When you get to the top of the room, there's just it's like a long hallway, like you see in all things, with doors on either side, and there's a window at the end. But there's also another set of stairs at the other end that go up. Looks like they probably go to the roof.
Does the fog, the fog's way less, it's not, there's not.
It's not as thick as you get higher.
Okay. He'll go look out the window and see if it's the true same for outside too.
You go to the window, and this window is it's like a large pane window, like a single pane. And the fog is there, but it's not as thick as it was downstairs. Like when it was downstairs, it was like pressed against the glass. Here, it's more just sort of hanging out, more than anything else. But as you're looking out the window, you'll hear this. As you look at the window and you see writing appearing on the condensation. What languages do you speak?
Oh gosh. I speak Abyssal, Celestial, Common, and Deep Speech.
Perfect. So in Celestial, on the window, and it's that writing, and you know how the condensation drips, and so the letters run with the condensation, which then you read it and you read what it says, and it says the gods are returning. And then it just turns to blood and runs red.
Okay. Um, he's gonna sit there kind of stunned for like a second and just be like, I okay. And he's just gonna run up the next flight of stairs because he is.
Okay. So as you run up the next flight of stairs, it comes to a door that obviously leads to the outside.
There's nothing else up here. Just like it's just
Yeah.
one of those
It's
like
literally
roof
like
exits.
just a staircase and then a door at the top.
Is there any sort of like window in the door, or is it just
No, it's a solid door.
okay? Then he is going to slowly make his way back downstairs.
Back away, back away, back
Yeah.
away. Okay, fair enough. Okay, so you're going to work your way back down. So you get back down, you get onto the hallway where you look at the window again, and there's nothing there. Nothing on the window. You can still see the fog stirring outside, but that's it.
I'm gonna walk up to it and kind of look around again.
Okay, so
Okay.
when you
Real quick, we have a red hawthorn specifically for the next writing that appears.
the next writing. Oh, okay, got you. The Dusk Wraith, probably. Oh, the next writing. Oh, like that's funny. Okay, that's cool. So as you look out the window again, you look out the window this time, and you just see the fog at this point. There's no writing on the window, and you don't hear any weird noises. You can roll perception for me. Let's see how deep into the fog you can see. Boom! Look at that. As you're sort of like peering, and you kind of lean forward and kind of squint the eyes, to try to. You can almost see, since it's not as thick up to the second level, you can kind of see through and it kind of overlooks the main road going out of the town. And as you look at the top there, sort of where the road kind of hits the peak there, you see several dark figures standing there. And then you see these white eyes open.
Yeah, completely stunned. He's just gonna sit there, just kind of jaw drop, just like, what the hell did we get ourselves into?
Welcome to Duskmire. Okay, so we're gonna leave you hanging up there. Let's go downstairs with Mint and Kieran. So we've got Willow tied up, her screaming and yelling that she's on fire. And again, Varric rocking back and forth. What are Mint and Kieran doing? You guys also would have seen Bellinor run up the stairs.
Well, as soon as Bellinor, I'm going to turn to Mint going like, well, at least that ain't a new sight.
Well, that's par for course.
Mint just kind of like, this one looks more like a capybara than.
I was like, what's a capybara?
Mint, roll perception for me again.
Oh my god.
Okay, 10, that's better. So, as you're sort of looking at the images and the wood patterns, you come to two particular boards. And in between those boards is something shiny.
Ooh. He will reach for the shiny and make that noise.
Ooh. So you can't quite get to it with your fingers.
Oh, he'll immediately take out the shanker and start like prying underneath it to pry it out from the boards.
Okay, so as you're like trying to. It's like really, it's jammed in there, and you're like, so do a strength check for me, please.
Okay.
Seeing Mint run off to do that, now Kieran's thinking like, well, there's another one whose mind's gone.
Okay, a 9 was good enough. So you're like, and you go, click, and it pops out of the corner and sort of tap, 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 tap.
Yeah, Mint will go after it and pick it up
Okay,
if he
when you
can.
pick it up, it is when you would pick it up and you're like, ooh, shiny. And then as you kind of turn it in your fingers, you see that it's a tooth covered in what looks like some sort of shiny substance. And the tooth, the roots are there, and they are still bloody.
He looks at it for a second, and can he try to identify what kind of creature this tooth belongs to?
Yeah, you can do a nature check,
Okay.
or you can also either nature or, well, no, nature would probably be.
Don't
It's
ask
shiny.
me druid.
Well,
They can't right now.
I know.
he'll put it in one of his tooth pouches. He's got a few of those, so
Okay.
he'll add it to the collection.
Okay. Roll perception for me again.
And then while he's rolling that, I'm gonna take a look over the area where nice roll, where they start going crazy to see if I can pick something up on what caused them to go crazy.
Okay, you can roll an investigation
Okay.
or an insight. I'll let you do either one of those.
Okay.
Mint, you're like, ooh, shiny. Put it in my pocket. And then as you look up, you see the sort of candlelight or the lantern light reflecting on multiple ones, all in the floorboards.
Yes! And he's going to go around prying them up.
Okay.
This will come in handy one day.
I'm going to let you roll one strength check for all of them.
I don't get shit off mine. I rolled insight for a 7.
Nope, you have no clue. 12? Okay. So you're able to, eventually you'll be able to get all of them. And there are like 11 more of them.
All right. Okay. So he's running around just like, ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy.
And they're not identical, but they're all like humanoid teeth with the roots still attached and the roots are bloodied.
So he's got a pretty bloody pouch of like little small.
And his fingers are probably bloody as well.
Yeah.
Did they build this on top of a graveyard?
No idea. Guess we'll find out eventually.
Yeah.
All right.
It's just
so
like the only giveaway that that maybe Kieran might hear is just like, oh, another tooth. Oh, another one. Oh, another tooth. Oh, another one. Oh.
Roll perception. Let's see if you hear him saying it.
I go +6. I hopefully will. Keyword hopefully. Yeah, 14.
Okay, 14. Yeah, you hear him. You definitely hear him talking. Ooh, another tooth.
Yeah.
Ooh, another tooth.
So I hear that I was going like, tooth. What are you talking about?
Teeth. There's a lot of teeth, and they're fresh. Fresh teeth.
Fresh. I mean, it is a bar, but can I see one?
Sure. He kind of throws it behind him.
Tosses it over his shoulder. Dexterity check. Let's see if you catch it.
Yeah, I saw that coming. Oh wow! Okay.
Oh yeah, just like snatch it right out of the air.
Yeah, can I attempt to figure out what the hell this tooth came from?
Sure, you can. You can roll a nature check on it.
Nope.
No, you have no idea. Other than you can tell that it's a humanoid. You can still see the blood and sort of tissue attached to the
Yeah. Am I able, because you said it seems like they're covered in some, and whatever's giving them that sheen, am I able to discern what's giving them the sheen, or would that be tied to the same roll?
It'd be tied to the same roll.
Okay, cool. I figured I'd double check.
Yeah. If you'd rolled high enough, I would have told you everything about it.
Yeah, cool. No problem. I figured I'd double check in case they were two separate things. So
That's fair. All right, Varric. As you slip further and further and further into your memory, it gets worse. You relive the moment.
Of course.
We see Varric in the woods on his hunt. And we see his target, or at least he thinks it's his target. He's not 100% sure, but instead of missing, he wants to take his shot and does so. And you hear it. You do hit whatever it is you hit. And as you go to see it, as you go through the woods and you sort of clear undergrowth, and you're like, you're close because you can smell the blood. And as you sort of come across this gully, you move the bushes aside, and there is your mother,
Oh man.
dead by your hand.
Oh man.
No. That's. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. It's rocking even more fervently now. He's like, you have butt imprints on the wood, probably.
And as you're looking at your now dead mother, suddenly her eyes open, and she simply says, "Why?"
No, you were not. I was supposed to be hunting. I wanted to catch something. I would prove that I'm a good hunter. Why were you out here? This is a mistake. No.
She just keeps repeating, "Why? Why?"
Yeah, he's.
Until you're forced to relive it again.
Oh God. Yeah, it's that moment of like throwing the spear. Ha! I got it. Uncovering, and then this whole world comes crashing down. Over and over. Yeah, it's.
Damn, Nick. Although Willow can relate in more ways than you know.
Okay. So Mint, you and Kieran, again, you guys can see that Varric is obviously distraught.
Maybe he'll feel better if I give him a tooth. And Mint will walk over and
Okay.
he'll pull a tooth out and here you go. And he'll hand it, he'll like put it in his hand. He doesn't know what's happening to him.
No, he has no clue.
Yeah. And he'll just kind of hold it in front of him to see if he grabs it, I guess.
No, he doesn't grab it.
Well,
His eyes are kind of looking right at it, but he doesn't take it.
That's odd. Normally, he would take anything I hand him.
Yeah, but if he didn't register the fact that I literally slapped the living crap out of his face, I doubt he'll register a tooth. It was a good try, though.
You slapped him?
Yeah, by love, I had the chance.
Wow. And he didn't do anything?
Nope. And you can try it yourself if you want.
No, I'm good.
Nice. Here, anybody else want to hit him?
Mint will. I have an idea, and he'll produce one of the many extremely bone dry cookies, and he'll shove it into his mouth. Maybe this will wake him up.
I mean, maybe.
I don't know if that gives him a chance to make a save or something. They're the dragon cookies.
Yes. You can make a wisdom saving throw.
We're trying there, Nick. We're trying.
Nope.
It's a 10. Yep.
No. But you'll get to try again here in a minute, because the cookie doesn't go away. It stays in your mouth.
Yeah. We're just gonna let that work itself in there.
I love mint.
Yeah, massage it down the throat. Here, man, watch it.
When you give like a dog medicine and you gotta like massage it through, like, there you go.
Well, I'll just say, hey, man, why don't you see if you can find a drink to help him wash it down? I'm going to go to Willow. And this is going to be a really stupid idea. Lisa, I'm sorry, but I'm going to touch Lisa on the shoulder to see if maybe her vision thing might actually snap her out of it.
Well, her shoulder's closed. Are you touching her on bare skin?
Okay, fine, her hand.
Okay, well, she has
wherever. Okay, you know what? I might as well go with the trend of this. Not as hard. I want to just do like a slap across the face. Not as hard though for Willow.
Well, if it's just a slap, it won't. If you break contact, it won't work.
Okay, fine. Okay, hand on cheek. Hand on cheek.
All right. So when you do so, you.
Oh, this is going to backfire.
I need you. I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw for me.
Me?
There. Yep, you.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, I have a +4, so hopefully that's a 15.
Okay, so you are able, at the moment, you're able to restrain from whatever is happening, because when you touch your cheek, your hand like locks in place. You cannot remove it, and something is trying to pull your mind, and you're able to resist it at the moment.
Oh, it must have been a meets and beats or damn close.
It was meets it or beats it. Yeah. So.
Oh, that could have backfired so bad.
Willow, however, you can, while you're burning, you see. There in the distance, you see Kieran standing there in the middle of your village as it burns to the ground. He's just standing.
Run away!
Oh, yeah, this is totally going to backfire.
Fire's getting closer!
This is totally going to backfire.
So, yeah, he can't hear you. You can't hear him. He doesn't see you. You see him, but it's more of like, if you think about it, it's more like a shadow of him than anything else.
Yeah. Okay. Get out before I kill you too.
Okay. So, Mint, on the ground floor, you're the only one that's coherent.
Whoa, let's not be too hasty here.
I mean, Kieran is coherent, but he's sort of dazed.
But Mint coherent is,
well, I mean, as coherent as you can be.
Yeah. This is not good, guys. Okay, well, Mint will. I think the last thing he did was try to force feed the dry. Yeah. So he
did.
Okay.
In there.
And he goes, and I guess he's going to turn to look at. Kieran told him to go look for a beverage. That's
okay. So he went to go look for a beverage.
Yeah, he went to the bar.
There's plenty of beverages.
So Mint's gonna get a beverage, and the instructions were not clear. So he's gonna open it up, and he's gonna take a swig, and he's just gonna be like, "I don't know why Kieran wanted me to do this, but I'm doing it." It's gonna take a little drinky poo.
I'm assuming you just grabbed anything off the shelf, right?
Absolutely. He just actually whatever would have been lower on the bottom behind the counter. It's probably dusty, and you just
All right, roll me a d6.
All right.
OMG.
Okay, now roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution.
Oh, excellent. Mint's pretty. He's pretty stern when it comes to alcohol, apparently.
Surprisingly.
Yeah, I know. For a little guy, he's got like a big constitution. So yeah, you take a swig of whatever the bottle that you found below decks there that were sitting in the very, very back, covered in dust. When you took your little sip or drink, it did have a kick to it. Um, but you're able to kind of like wave it off, like, eh.
Okay. He will pocket the bottle. So
Okay.
he'll just shove it like into his
It's a
pack.
pretty big bottle.
And yeah, he'll just and he'll walk back over to Kieran. All right, I had to drink. Now what? and I guess he'll look and
Kieran,
see what's
it's if you think about Kieran is basically the way he is, right? It's like he's drunk. Like he's not drunk, but he's sort of like he's in a good place, sort of that that sort of couple of drinks in, and you're sort of warm, and
Well, Karen, if you were gonna get drunk, why'd you send me to go get some?
Can I hear Mint, or am I still kind of like locked in with what I'm doing?
No, you can totally hear him. He sounds kind of like, but you can hear him.
All right. Well, I'm going to try and let go since it seems like this didn't work the way I was thinking.
You cannot let go.
Oh, fuck. So I don't know how it's going to sound to Mint, but essentially I'm going to be like, it wasn't for me or you, it's for Varric. Is what I'm going to try and say. I'll let you decipher how much we said.
So when
Oh my
Kieran
God.
tries to tell Mint whatever he's trying to tell him, what Mint hears is like the teachers from Charlie Brown.
Yeah, right. Got it.
And so what would be, I guess, based off of what he heard, what would be his best interpretation? What do you think Mint would get out of this as to what to do next? He's kind of looking around at everyone just falling apart.
Okay, roll a insight check.
Okay, insight check.
To see if you can figure out anything.
12?
Okay, 12. Let me think.
Guys, y'all left this up to Mint. Come on now. This is not good.
Oh my God, I love this so much.
So basically, Mint got, hey, we're good. We're having a party.
Well, I guess I'll just let you guys enjoy yourselves while we figure out how to deal with the mist. Sheesh.
He's just like,
I guess I gotta do all the work.
Yeah, I don't understand these long legs. Pick the weirdest times to just run off and have fun.
And then all you hear is
Mint's just griping and complaining about like trying to figure things out.
First, I got a paladin that doesn't paladin, and then I got a druid that's doing whatever the druid's doing, and then I got this other guy over here. My barbarian's just screaming.
No, you're coughing. You're not screaming. Sorry.
Just coughing. And nature lady over here is just screaming. Bloody murder. And where did Bellinor?
He's just shouting for Bellinor.
Okay. Bellinor, roll perception. Let's see if you can hear your name being called. 12? Yeah, you can hear something.
Okay.
It does sound like someone is calling out, but you can't really make out who they're calling out for.
Okay.
Someone is calling out.
Can I roll to see if whatever is afflicting Varric, if I can maybe use a lay on hands to try to help him out?
You can roll an Arcana check and see if you can figure out what's going on.
Okay.
But Bellamar, you hear the call.
Has anything changed outside the window?
No.
Okay, then he would make his way downstairs, but like slowly stepping down the stairs super quietly, like head as low as possible, trying to see what's down there before he goes down.
Okay. So as you walk down the hallway to the stairs to go downstairs, I need you to do a wisdom saving throw for me.
Oh, Jesus.
As you turn your back to the window.
Oh,
Oof.
Oh,
Not
man.
another one,
So-
man.
As you get to the top of the stairs, you hear this very familiar voice calling out to you. Bellinor. Bellinor.
He turns around.
And as you turn around and you look, it's sort of it looks like there's somebody at the window. You can't quite make it out who it is. If you got closer, you will. You'll see. You'll be able to tell who it is. But oh, and you, Bellinor, you got a lucky too, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Did you hear Bellinor?
She will slowly start approaching with sword in hand. He's got an Eldritch Blast brewing in his other hand, getting ready to just fire away.
Okay. So as you walk closer to the window, the voice gets stronger. It's Bellinor, where are you? Bellinor. As you get closer to the window, a figure starts to form. And you hear the word, you hear call your name again. Bellinor, come to me, my darling.
don't go to the light.
The inner turmoil that he is facing right now.
Bellinor, I can't see you. Where are you?
Oh my goodness. I don't know what he would do. Like, he's so, because he knows that everyone downstairs is afflicted with some thing.
Right.
And he knows he's familiar with the voice. He knows who the voice is.
Oh yeah.
So he knows what he's walking towards.
Yes, he does.
But does that stop him is the question. Oh man.
Bellinor, I'm afraid.
Well,
Okay.
Well.
Yeah, that took it over. He walks forward. He walks
Okay.
up to the window.
As you walk up to the window on the outside, on the other side of the window, is a familiar face. It is Beatrice reaching out to you. Bellinor, come to me, my darling. At this point, you're about 5-6 feet away from the window.
Do I still hear Mint incoherently calling?
Nope. All you hear is that voice.
He walks all the way up to the window and gets ready to break the window to step out.
And as you come to, yeah, we know. Yeah, I got it. So as you get right to the window, you can see it is Beatrice, looking as pure and beautiful as she was, as you remember her. Her long flowing hair, wearing her favorite outfit, the one that she would go berry picking in, sort of flowy and it's almost, like her hair sort of flowing in the breeze. She still has her hands reached out to you. And then this sort of, it's like she sees you and she smiles. And she goes, "Oh, Bellinor, there you are." And then the look on her face turns to dread. And she goes, "Why did you abandon me?"
I would never. What?
"Why did you leave me there to die alone?"
Oh my god.
And he just like stands there in just utter shock.
Somewhere down the hallway, you hear Mint. Why have you abandoned me, Bellinor?
Which you do not hear. Mint, if you do come up the stairs, you will see Bellinor literally standing right against the window, looking out.
I think Mint was he had rolled to Arcana, so he didn't go up there. He's
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, I'll get back to you in just a second then. Hold on to that Arcana, whatever it was, 22. Okay. So she's like, "Why did you leave me alone? Why did you leave me alone to die?" "It hurt, Bellinor. Greatly. The pain was unreal."
He just stands there, just shocked, just like he almost as if he can't admit to himself as to what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Like he kind of shut it out of his mind.
Right.
So it's just kind of like he just is standing there just watching her.
And it's just, she says, "It hurt as they tore me apart." And then we're going to pause there and go back down to Mint. So Mint, you rolled an Arcana. What were we Arcana? You were trying to see if you could figure out what was wrong with.
If I could, I was thinking about using Lay on Hands to try to help Varric
Okay.
out. I don't know if it'll help him with the cookie or not, so I just figured let me just add more to it, add more
Is it
sauce.
like clear?
Yeah.
You could probably tell with an Arcana check that it's not going to do any good.
Oh.
The cookie will hopefully work eventually. He's about to roll another
Okay, so I feel pretty confident about the cookie.
Yeah, you feel pretty confident about that cookie.
Maybe he should go feed some more cookies to people. So then he'll golly, where to go next? He will go to the next closest to, which is going to be
Willow.
Willow, yeah.
Screaming and yelling.
He's going to try to pop.
Getting a little hoarse.
He's going to try to pop the cookie in without touching, like as she's did you put one in?
Roll a performance check.
He's trying not to touch not to touch it, yeah.
I can just see it being like on the end of a stick. 19. Oh yeah, you're able to just like all net right into her mouth.
And he'll just wait. I mean, he doesn't really know what else to do.
What else can I do?
Yeah, he's gonna wait and see what happens to them.
Awesome. All right, so I need Kieran and I need Barrett to roll wisdom saving throws, please.
Well, sorry, my headset cut out a little bit right when
Okay, wisdom save.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Yeah, so you're Kieran, you're like when Mint throws the cookie into her mouth, it like severs the connection, and you literally kind of fall backwards. And of course, the image of Kieran disappears in your vision.
I killed him too.
So what? once I'm free of whatever the hell has their grip on Willow, when I land, I was like, okay, remind me to never do that again. As I look at Mint when I say that.
Mint's gonna look at him and say, I got the drink like you told me to, but it didn't do anything, so then I just started figuring things out on my own. Thanks for nothing.
Wait, you're saying Varric drinking didn't help with the cookie?
No, you told me to drink, so I drank, and it didn't do anything. So I just, started figuring things out. But, it's okay, because everybody else is just doing their own thing right now.
Man, I told you to drink from Varric. That's what I said.
Oh, that makes a lot more sense.
And I'm just going to just sit there and try and catch my breath because I'm pretty sure that was a taxing ordeal trying to resist.
Oh yeah, it's super oh my god. A little nauseous. Just what the hell was that? Yeah.
Mint found a bunch of stuff behind the bar if you're thirsty.
For once, I'm good.
Boom, 15. So Willow, as you're there and you're seeing the village, you're doing your village burning, your people dying, you burning, and then suddenly it just goes away and you're standing you're tied up in the tavern.
Who the fuck tied me?
Yeah.
Who the fuck tied me up? Why does my throat hurt? Damn.
And you have no memory of what happened.
Right.
So hearing Willow come out of it, I was going to kind of lift my head up because I'm kind of just sprawled out on the floor again. I'm going to lift my head up as first answer, me, because you were running into the walls for whatever godforsaken reason. 2, the throat, blame Mint with his cookies. Or I should say thanks, since it seems that's what woke you up.
Grandmother's cookies are the best.
Sure, buddy.
Grandmother's cookies are the best.
But I'll then stand up real quick and cut the rope, or untie the rope. I won't cut it, I'll just untie it.
Okay. So you're able to let Willow loose?
Yep.
However, Varric is still rocking back and forth.
What happened to Varric?
I don't know. And Bellinor ran upstairs and he just disappeared for a while and he hasn't come back down. I called him a few times, but he's just gone. And Varric is, I don't know what's happening. It looks like the same thing that happened to you, really. He's just sitting there kind of doing
happened
that.
To me?
Yeah, 1,000-yard stare, except you were yelling a lot about being on fire, which is...
Mm-hmm. And actually, Belnar should have came back down by now. Just in case, Mint, let me get some of your grandma's cookies. Just one.
Hands one over.
And I want to head upstairs to where Belnar went, or at least try and see if Belnar's still up there.
Okay. So yeah, you can go up to see if Bellinor is upstairs.
Because now that Mint and Willow are downstairs, I can trust them with Varric.
Fair enough. So let's go where Bellinor is. So Bellinor, you're there. Beatrice is outside the window, beckoning to you, pleading with you, telling you about how painful it was when they ripped her apart. What do you do?
He's got tears rolling down his face as he's just almost talking himself down, just being like, no, I didn't know, kind of trying to still convince himself again that he didn't leave her.
And then she will put her palms against the window and just be like, why Bellinor, why?
He's gonna put his hands on the window too.
Okay. And the windows are cold, like they were down, but you don't know that, but they are cold. So you guys, you sort of have your hands sort of like that, sort of touching, well, not really touching, but onto the glass. And she just keeps saying, she's like, why did you leave me? Why did you abandon me? Why did you leave me to those people? Why did you let them tear me apart like that?
This is going to be the dumbest decision I have ever made in the history of everything. But Bellinor is so distraught. He is going to Eldritch Blast out of both hands into the window to reach out and grab her.
Okay. So you Eldritch Blast into the window, which shatters the glass. When the glass shatters, like the fog doesn't come in. It stays right there.
That ain't ominous.
And your hands are not touching. There's like still that, as if there's something in between you. And then suddenly her hands come down and like her fingers intertwine onto your hand. And then as you kind of feel her touching you, you look up at her and you see her in her torn up form. She is slashed and gashed and skin hanging off and just this horrendous look, which you're very familiar with.
Yeah. He immediately closes his eyes and tries to turn away to just profusely vomit.
At which point, Kieran, you come up and you see him sort of.
Yeah, but I know rooms he didn't have to hear the glass break.
Yeah. Actually, there is no glass broken. You didn't hear anything. He's literally just standing there with his hands against the window.
Oh, okay. So I want to walk up. I want to try and pull him away from the window.
Okay, roll a wisdom saving throw.
Mother!
Have we
The good
not
thing
learned?
The
19.
good thing is
Okay, you're able
Willow,
to. Go ahead, Willow.
Willow will be touching no one.
There.
Well, I thought it was about the touching bit was mainly with Willow because her whole portent divination bit add an extra layer to it.
Okay, so as you go to try to pull Bellinor away, you feel your hands like attached to him, and but before they do, you're able to like pop away.
All
It
right.
felt exactly like it did when you went to
Touch Willow. Yeah. So I'm then going to. Are there any loose like floorboards or even just boards against some of the walls that don't lead to an exterior?
Well, yeah. There's
All right, I want
rooms.
Yeah, so I want to try and yank off one of those loose boards.
All right, strength check.
This is the part that I might not do well on. Nope.
No.
Okay, well, yeah. Well, I was trying to make it so I would potentially be breaking new things. So I'm going to grab my quarterstaff.
Okay.
And I'm going to use that to pry him from the window.
Okay.
Like I was
So
going to
as you kind of try to pry him away from the window,
yeah.
your quarterstaff makes contact. Wisdom saving throw.
God damn it! I thought at least that would work since the rope didn't cause anything.
No.
Oh.
This is a different thing happening up here.
Yeah, no, I get it. I understand where my mindset was on it. Oh, 15.
Okay, good. You're able to like let go of the quarterstaff before it pulls you in.
Okay. Other option, this is going to hurt for him. I'm going to get to one side. I'm going to thunder wave him to knock him away from the window.
Okay.
Due to the window.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I am. Oh no! Because here's the thing: I am angling it, so it's only hitting him and not the window.
Okay.
Oh my god!
And cast Thunderwave.
Guys. Oh. All right. Hold on. So cast.
10-foot cube.
So you need to make a 14 con save if he's even allowed to make the con save.
He automatically fails it.
Yeah, cool. So you take 10 points of thunder damage and you're pushed 5, or was it 5 or 10 feet? I'm pretty sure it's 5 feet. 10 feet away.
So yes, this thunder wave hits you, and of course you take the 10 points of damage. Inside your mind, it is literally Beatrice stabbing you, basically giving you the same treatment she was given. So she's like slashing at you with this knife, this sort of obsidian blade, and it is cutting into your flesh. I mean, you're bleeding, and I mean, pieces are just sort of hanging off of you as she just slashes at you and just saying, "How does it feel? How does it feel? How does it feel?" And Kieran, you blast him with this thunder wave, and he doesn't move.
Son of a bitch! Like, Kieran will literally say that.
However, the thunder wave does go around him and blow a hole in the wall on the other side of him.
Well, hey, now they got connecting rooms in this tavern.
It's another door.
Okay. I want to run back down, grab the rope, tell the other stand, this is a little bit harder. I might need one of you here in a little bit. I'm going to go back upstairs. I'm going to try and lasso him. Hopefully, I can still do the rope bit here.
I guess we'll find out.
I know. I said hopefully. I am pushing my luck with these wisdom
Did you tell
saves.
anybody what you were doing, or did you just go down, get the rope, and go back up?
No, I told him, like, hey, I might need y'all's help in a little bit. Like, I wanted to focus on Barrick, but I told him, like, hey, Belnor's, like, stuck. I might need help.
Okay, cool. So Willow and Mint, roll perception to see if you even heard what he said to you.
Oh, yeah, because he was just moving and going. He didn't even stop to actually, like, make sure it's heard.
That's what I figured.
Hey.
Okay, good. Yeah, Mint heard you and understood you.
Yeah, because he heard me last time.
Oh, yeah. So did, and Willow did too. So they heard you in passing. All right, so you're back upstairs with the rope.
Yep, run the lasso.
Bellinor, of course, you're getting slashed like crazy in your mind. You lasso him. Do the what did I say? Performance? Is that what it tells
You had me do performance last time, yeah.
Yeah. So performance. That's
Yeah,
just
thankfully.
normal.
Yeah, because I was like, thankfully he's
not
stationary.
He's not moving.
24.
Boom. Yes. So you lasso him. The rope goes around his neck.
Oh, I didn't think that through. Oh well.
His shoulders, his hands are up. So it's literally.
I thought he had one hand. I thought he had one hand.
He had them both
Oh shit. Well,
the
oh
rope is
well.
around his neck.
Too late now.
And roll a wisdom saving throw.
Son of a bitch. Oh!
So you throw the rope, it lands on him, you hold, and then you pull the rope taut, and then you freeze.
Yep.
And you are
I tried, Terry.
And you're pulled into his memory. And you see Beatrice slashing away at him. But you're helpless to stop it.
Oh damn.
Bellinor, you see Kieran, but you don't see Kieran. You see another figure. He's taken on the form of another figure. Who was the one responsible for Beatrice's death.
Oh no.
And now you're reliving her death as he slashes her and cuts her to pieces.
Oh no. See, I thought this was gonna be what happened with Willow earlier. Which great, my paladin would have been.
So that's what you're seeing now. You're still cut up, you're bleeding, but now you're seeing this figure that you don't know. You can't see who it is, but you see they have that obsidian blade, the one you found at the scene, just slicing her up.
Bellinor is bleeding, crying, puking, all at the same time. Just all of this, just boo.
Okay, so that's where we are there. Let's go back downstairs. So now we've got Willow and Mint and Varric still in a vegetative state. Which you can roll your wisdom save again, Varric.
Damn it.
Nope. Still in a vegetative state. And with every failed roll, the memory gets worse and worse. You get deeper and deeper. Then you see yourself murdering your like community. Yep, one by one, you go from like dwelling to dwelling, and you murder them in their beds, at the tables. You take no mercy, no prejudice, men, women, and children.
Yeah, he feels the going into a rage, and it's just attack mode. He's going, okay, that thing's moving, I'm gonna kill it. That thing's moving, I'm gonna kill it. That thing's moving, I'm gonna kill it. Just one after another.
Yep.
Blind rage.
Okay. Willow and Mint, you guys can roll me a perception check on Varric.
Wow.
Nice,
and he's
man.
just knocking him. That's like the third one, I think.
That is. Dang, man.
Mint
You're
is
like killing it tonight. Well, technically, Varric's killing it tonight, but you're doing
yeah.
well. 11, yeah. Willow, you can see that Varric is obviously distraught. Mint, you can see that there is something seriously wrong. Like,
Okay.
basically, if you don't get him out of whatever is happening to him, you may lose him forever.
Okay. All right.
So I don't know. I don't know that I know that me personally, skin to skin is bad, but I don't know that I can't actually touch anybody.
Well, that's
so
true.
I'm gonna cast Lesser Restoration on him to see if that will help. But I have to touch him to do that.
You sure do.
But I don't know that that's a bad idea. But I think I would be trying to help him.
I have an idea also. I want to do it after she does that.
Okay. You go to cast that Lesser Restoration. You touch him on the shoulder or wherever you touch him, face, wherever. Well, he's mostly bare skinned anyway. So anywhere you touch him, you're going to touch skin.
Yeah.
So do a wisdom saving throw.
Come on, roll high, roll high, roll high.
roll high. Natural one. Damn it. Nope. So, men, you witness.
I'm so sorry.
You witness Willow go to cast the restoration spell on Varric, and the minute she touches him, she freezes. You find yourself in his memory. Varric sees you as a member of his community and murders you. Yep. Over and over
Oh my God.
and over again. You literally, and it's more and more brutal every time you do it, because the rage gets worse and worse and worse.
Is Willow like still touching him? Like while
Yep.
this like okay, she's stuck. Okay. Ah! Mint just goes ah!
And the sad thing is Mint, you're the only one left.
I know. So, okay, well here's Mint's idea. I'm gonna stick with that idea. He's gonna pull out. He has preserved some of his kills for rations in the past, and his most prized kill, which he hasn't had one in a while, was a pheasant that he had dried out and preserved. But he, has some seasons that some things that I at the beginning of the campaign.
Mhm.
So he has like some pepper and peppercorn and cinnamon and like nutmeg and stuff. So he's kind of like made this one really special. And he's going to take the special piece of meat out and without touching, because he's kind of put 2 and 2 together now that he sees everyone touching each other and just going into a vegetative state. So he's going to hold the piece of meat right at Varric's nose, like when you're trying to wake up a sleeping dog,
Uh-huh.
and just like kind of press. He's gonna push into it with his thumbs to kind of break, like to get the oils to release their smell, and he's gonna just waft it right up against his nose without touching him though.
Okay.
So I don't know if that does anything for him.
Oh, it does something all right. So as the smell hits his nostrils, in his mind, he's smelling the blood of his people, which just turns him even more so into a killer. Like even more. Now he's really craving the blood and the carnage. So to you, Mint, nothing happens. But to him, it shifts his whole personality.
Mint, out of frustration, is gonna like tear off a piece of meat and like throw it into his mouth, try to just land it like when you're throwing popcorn or whatever into someone's mouth.
Right. Okay, roll performance.
So, okay, performance. He does have proficiency with improvised weapons. Could he? I'll do it as a performance check. But I was gonna say, could he try to make an attack
with a piece of meat?
Yeah, like as a projectile. He's gonna yeet it like he's like, yeah.
Sure. Absolutely.
Right.
I'm absolutely gonna let you do that.
Okay, so I'll just roll dexterity. And
so what is like meat damage? What would that be?
Well, improvised weapons are a D4, I think, in damage.
Choke? Is he choking on it? It's like
it's proficiency is what, 2? We have a 2 right now.
Uh-huh.
So it's only an 8. So like it's not. Yeah, it's just gonna hit him in the face or miss.
Hit him in the face.
Yeah,
it's gonna stick on his face.
Just. I guess if he can do anything else, he's gonna just out of frustration grab a whole ass chair and just yeet it at Willow's arm. He's
okay.
So like you know how when someone's getting electrocuted, right? You don't just go and grab them. You gotta break the current.
Break her arm.
So are you throwing the chair at her?
Yeah, he doesn't want to touch him, and he doesn't know how to do this without. So he's just yeeting, like he's just going for it.
Okay, so you yeet this chair at her. It hits her arm and breaks the chair, and probably hurts the arm pretty bad too. But you have no idea. Does not break the connection.
Whoa! That's what Mint literally says that. Well, shit, guys. He takes out a piece of charcoal and starts writing down on a table. He flips it over and he says, Mint is sorry he could not save you all. Mint will try harder next time. He's like,
So as you write that on the table, as you write it, it disappears into the table. And then reappears, and then all of a sudden writing does come up through the table. And it is in Draconic.
Ooh, okay. He will read it.
Okay, and it says, Dragon Daddy says, hey.
Dragon Daddy.
There's the red hawthorn.
I will find you one day.
I'll find you, Dragon Daddy.
Jeez.
But also, with that message, another message comes through. What languages does he speak?
Goblin, Draconic, and Common.
Okay, so it'd be Draconic, and it just says the gods are returning, and then it turns to blood.
Well, can they help? Can they help?
And then the blood just sort of seeps into the table and disappears. Can I help? Get in here then.
All right, I don't know if he can do anything else. So if he can, I'll do something else. But
Yeah, you can. You're literally the only one that can.
Okay. All right.
Did I take any damage? I'm thinking maybe if I fall unconscious, I'll let go.
Okay.
You would have taken damage. Not much though.
Oh God. Shoot. Okay.
Probably just a couple of points. It wouldn't have been a
This
whole lot.
doesn't require him to touch anything, so he is
Oh,
going.
Eric,
to...
you can do a wisdom save. Sorry.
No, it's fine. He's going to use one of his spells. And
There
he's
you go.
going to. Oh, nice. He's
That'll
going to
happen after the
cast
spell, though.
Command on Willow. So Willow has to make a wisdom saving throw.
She automatically fails it.
Okay. So then he can speak a one-word command, and she has to follow the directions, or I guess you determine how she behaves. So his command will be to God, I don't know if this is like this is a 3-word for the let's okay, he's gonna say fall. So hopefully she falls down and then let's go that way.
Okay.
Now I take fall damage. No, I'm joking.
So when you cast command and you tell her to fall, she physically does fall, but her hand stays connected.
Oh no. Yeah, I was gonna
she's
tell
hanging.
her.
She's hanging.
I wanted to tell her reach for the sky, but that's not a one.
I
want to reach for the sky, but that's not.
Varric, you suddenly you find yourself back in the tavern. You're in the tavern, as if you had just blinked. And Willow is sort of down, and your hand now, Willow, has slid off of him because now he's out. So you're now out. But you're down. You're prone. You're not unconscious. You just because you fell. And your arm is hurting. Varric, your face hurts.
Meat.
And you have no memory of what happened.
Who threw meat at me? This is
it's like sitting on your face.
You should try it. It's pretty tasty.
Pops it in his mouth. This is remarkable. You're always surprising me, Mint.
Constitution saving throw.
No. Fortunately, I have a +3 to my con, which doesn't matter because I rolled a 4.
Oh my god. You're like, oh, here. It is like super spoiled.
Yeah, it's been there for a while.
It's been in there for a while. It is not cured. It is literally rotting meat.
I had contemplated taking the chef feat, but I took Tavern Brawler instead, so he doesn't know how to cook.
He has no clue.
Yeah. My last character knew how to cook, so I was like, I'm not going to do this again.
Okay. So, Varric, you're out. Willow, you're back. You have no memory of anything. You don't know why you're on the floor or why you're.
Or my arm.
Yeah.
Damn.
Whoa. Hello. Oh, okay. So what do y'all do?
Is it
Okay,
morning?
so before you
Is
do
it
anything,
morning yet?
Nope.
don't touch each other or anybody else at all. Don't touch anyone, no matter how bad they're screaming or how bad it looks. Just, you got to figure out other ways, like throw a chair at them or something.
What happened?
And feed them meat, because that worked, I think. Because you're awake now.
Okay, before we get into that,
Where's Kieran and Bellinor?
No, they're upstairs. They fucked off to do something. I don't know what. But they just...
Fuck off to do something.
Okay, let's keep our distance then if we're not touching and go upstairs and see what's going on.
Okay, who's going upstairs?
I
So
will.
Eric and Willow are heading upstairs.
Mint's kind of tired. I'm just gonna sit here.
Just
for a
gonna
little
chill.
bit.
Fair. Okay. Up the stairs you go. When you get to the hall, you will see Bellinor with his hands against the window, up and against the window, with a rope around his neck, with Kieran pulling on it, and they're just frozen there, basically.
It's my rope. I didn't say you could use my rope.
That's what he focuses on.
I mean, at least the meat distracted him from the slap across the face.
Air.
What
It
is
hurts.
what?
So
Any ideas?
maybe, well, he's got the rope and they're both frozen. I guess.
Clickety clack, clickety clack.
I have an idea. So we're on the second floor, right?
Oh no!
So
You
what if
are
I
on the
go
second floor?
to the
Oh
floor
no!
beneath them and punch through the ceiling? Because I'm pretty tall in here, right? So
Yeah, I mean, you could reach the ceiling from downstairs.
yeah, punch a hole through the ceiling and let Kieran fall, like Looney Tunes style. Best case scenario, he lets go of my
Decapitate
rope.
Bellinor.
Worst case scenario, Bellinor's not around anymore, but that way he won't be, like kind of Debbie Downer that he has been.
Nice.
Do we have a plan B?
I mean, this is kind of plan C at the moment, so
Well, what if we throw water on them? Maybe they'll wake up.
by all means.
I will get my water skin and splash water in both their faces.
Okay. So you go and you splash the water. The water comes out of the skin and immediately turns to mist and floats to the floor and pools on the floor.
Whoa! What the hell?
Okay, so that was plan C. Wait, no, Mint can do the finger gun blast thing. He can just blast up into the ceiling and like a hole and let Kieran fall.
How
Right?
would that help? How will that help? I don't understand.
Well,
She's not being sarcastic. I literally don't understand.
well, it separates them. If he falls, it'll possibly separate them. We're not touching them. It. I don't know. Okay.
Let me know if you
So-
tell Mint to shoot a hole in the floor or whatever. Because he's downstairs.
At this point, I think he's so unsure just because of everything that's going on. He's trying to at least get Willow's buy off on the plan before he goes forward with it.
Oh, Mint will. He hasn't said it, but I guess I forgot to mention in the whole recap of everyone that the cookies were the one thing that seemed to do something, but
Yeah,
just not
fine.
sure.
Yeah, you can have told them that for sure.
We could try the cookie thing. You want to try
That
the cookie?
seems like the least dangerous.
Okay, so let's call that Plan D.
Mint, we need cookies.
Mint will kind of do. Hold on. Okay, I think
Cookies
so.
you
Hey,
have.
that's what I was going to literally say. At this point, we need to determine because he's given one to Varric, one to Kieran, one to Willow. So, do you want me to roll to see how many more he has left?
Because didn't she give you a dozen?
I think so. Because he had gotten the first batch, and then he he called to her, and he got pulled into her realm,
Right.
and asked for more cookies.
Right.
So
I
how
think
many
she gave
cookies?
you a dozen the second time.
So the second time she gave him a dozen. How much did he get the first time?
See, I don't remember how much you got the
I
first
think it
time.
was just a few.
Yeah, I don't
Say
think it was
like-
many.
Like
Maybe like 3 or 4.
3 or 4. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. So at best, because he's eaten a few, so let's just
Yes.
say he has maybe 6 left. Is that fair?
That's fair.
Or 4? Maybe he has 4 left.
4?
'cause 4. Okay.
Or maybe he has 2.
Or maybe he has 2.
Or 1. and
Or
he has to
1.
choose.
And he has to. Yeah, it's up to you.
I'm just kidding. He can have, let's say he has 4 left.
If he has 1 left, he's just gonna really quickly, as they call for a cookie, eat it. Say, I don't have any more.
What cookies?
I don't know. So
Oh man.
he's gonna go. He'll go upstairs and he'll take. How many? We're saying 4. Is
4.
Okay.
We'll say he has 4.
Okay, he's got 4
Well,
left.
We'll say he has 4 available to give to others.
He has 4 that he's willing to part with.
Yes. The other 6 are still in his thing.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, because 1 doesn't just give away all of Grandma's
No, all of the
cookies.
special grandmas could.
They're the bones of her enemies. You know, that's okay. So he's gonna walk up there and he's gonna tell them, "I only have 2 more left." So
I can just imagine him as he's going up the stairs. I've got 4, but should I tell them that? No, I should just tell them 2. That way I have, 8.
he's being a greedy little goblin right now.
I have 1 I can break in half.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about doing. I was thinking about just breaking it.
Oh my god, that hurts.
Okay. So he comes up with the 2 cookies, and he hands them to you guys.
Okay, you do Eleanor, I'll do Kieran.
Okay.
All right.
So as you guys go to them, you'll notice their mouths are not open.
Oh, well, that's
You know, Mint, I had another idea.
I'm kind of scared now.
I don't want to fall back into freaking the fugue state that he was in.
I have 2 more. I can do command twice more, 2 more times.
How does that work?
I say a word and they have to do it if their will is not strong enough to resist the compulsion of my amazing intellect.
So,
I can be
What-
very persuasive.
what word would you use to get them to open their mouths?
Breathe.
or how about eat?
Scream.
Eat.
Oh yeah, eat.
Yawn. Yawn. No.
Yawn. Yawn. We're like we're a think tank for command spell words. Like we're just think tanking it really quick. Like, what's the best way to guarantee? I think yawn's pretty good. I think yawn's a good one. Okay, so is that what you want me to do?
Are
Yes.
you okay with that?
I'm okay with whatever, as long as we don't waste any more of the cookies I don't have anymore. I don't have any more cookies.
Okay. Yeah, let's do the yawn trick, and then we'll put the cookies in the mouth.
All right.
He's gonna point at Bellinor and he's gonna say
And I'm ready.
Command, and he's gonna say,
I'm gonna do Bellinor first.
and he's gonna say yawn. With he'll burn command.
Okay.
Don't you automatically fail?
Yeah, last time they automatically failed.
Yeah, they do. I'm sorry. I was Bellinor and I were doing some stuff. Yeah, you guys automatically fail that roll, but so as you cast command and you're like yawn, Bellinor, you snap out and you find yourself staring out a window.
With me with a cookie right in front of your
Yeah,
mouth.
with a cookie right in front of your mouth.
Do it quick! He's doing. Here, get him! Get him!
Karen, you also snap out of it and have no recollection as to why you have a rope around Bellinor's neck. You have no clue. You have no idea, Bellinor, why there's a rope around your neck.
Quick! Shove that shit in his mouth! Go! Go, 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 go!
And Will has a cookie in front of you, and Varric has a cookie in front of Kieran. So now here's the question. So they snap out of it. Do you guys shove the cookie? Because he cast yawn.
100%.
Absolutely, I shoved the
Both of
cookie
you
in.
auto failed before the wisdom save. So your mouths would have opened.
I mean, we don't really know
Absolutely,
that
I
they snapped
shoved the
out.
cookie
Okay.
in.
All right. So as you snap out of it, they're shoving cookies in your mouth.
Oh yeah, Karen's immediately go like.
And you've got a rope around your neck, and you're holding onto that rope.
Yes. So I imagine the cookies just like becomes a mushy mess once it becomes salivated. So it's just this wet, like chewing as he's holding on this rope around his neck, just like what?
Nobody touch anybody.
And then Karen, like I would have let go of the rope as soon as the cookie was shut in my mouth, as I'm just like trying to cough it up.
Listen, no matter how bad they cough, don't pat them on the back. They gotta work through it.
They gotta work through it. They gotta work through it.
Oh my god.
It's like imagine you come to out of like the most horrid hallucination you could have. And then you got shit shoved in your mouth, and then don't help them.
It's like, are we actually awake? Or are we still in the dream at that point?
I just love they gotta work it out. Let them work it out.
Oh
So
my God.
everybody is like aware of everybody now. No one has any memory or recollection of their memories at this point. So you're all up in this hallway. Oh yeah, by the way, there's a huge hole in the wall. So yeah. Before you guys do anything, everyone roll perception for me real quick. And then you guys can kind of role play what's happening in the hall.
Yeah, I rolled a 10. I'm still coughing up too much to pay attention, potentially.
Yeah, he's just like. Okay, let's see what we got. Oh, Varric, look at you. Nat 20. Karen a 10. Bellinor a 10. No, not a 10. Sorry, 14. Mint a 5.
Yeah, Mint is
22.
he's like too busy counting, like with his hands, like he reached into his pot, like his pouch, and he's like counting how many cookies he has left again. Like, okay, I got okay, all right, we're good.
Okay, so everybody except for Mint. You hear something downstairs.
Oh God.
Sounds like somebody walking around down there. Not like lumbering, not anything of that nature, but like just sort of walking.
I imagine all of us like peering down the stairs.
That's funny.
Yeah, as we get down to like the landing of the stairs, it's like as Nick about to say, all the heads peering out,
peering around.
Yeah, it goes like
Hello.
Mint.
And you don't see anything.
Hello.
You don't hear anything.
Belenar will walk
You
downstairs.
know what? I am really good staying right here.
You know what? I am too. As
Okay.
Kieran just kind of goes back up to the top.
Okay. What
Barrett
about
walks downstairs.
Varric walks downstairs? What about Mint and Bellinor?
Belenar, yeah. I mean, as follows Varric immediately.
If he notices people walking, he'll follow behind.
Okay, so Willow and Kieran are staying at the top of the stairs. The others are going down. Okay, so you guys go down the stairs. You walk into the tavern area, and you're sort of looking around, and everything's exactly as you left it. It's nothing. It doesn't look like anything's changed. Nothing's different. Nothing's anything. But the room seems a little colder.
Oh, great.
But not like freezing cold. It's just that slight temperature shift. As you all come downstairs, the three of you come downstairs. You just sort of looking, and it's super quiet. Varric, or everybody can roll perception for me.
Everyone, period, or everyone who's downstairs?
You two upstairs have no clue what's going on.
Okay, just double checking.
No, y'all don't have to do anything. Y'all just listen for screams.
The amount of nat 20
Well,
on perception
dear
checks tonight is crazy.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
Insane. That's actually good though. I'm kind of glad you rolled that. Oh, that's a nice one too. That's a dirty 20 for Mint. An 11 for Varric. You're aware. Everybody here is aware that you're not alone down here. Bellinor and Mint are the first to see the dark figure in the corner.
Oh, jeez, Louise.
Bellinor, you recognize the dark figure in the corner.
Oh, God.
Snap.
I don't like recognizing people.
As you sit there and you kind of look and you peer into the corner, it just looks black in the corner. But you and Mint for sure can kind of see form. Bellinor, you can see an actual form, very tall, hooded, almost smoky in a sense. And it's just black, pure blackness. And then suddenly these white eyes open up. And you all hear, well, the people downstairs hear, the gods are returning. The eyes close, and then, and that's where we're stopping tonight.
Oh, man. Oh, that was a roller coaster.
I was like, hey, I know how many times I skated by that wisdom save until Bellinor.
And Bellinor, you know that is the same figure that was standing at the top of the road up there that you saw. Yeah. So, all right. So you all survived. That's good.
What
You all survived.
Halloween.
So, all right, everybody, that's where we're gonna end tonight. We're gonna go down the road. We're gonna go in reverse order. Let everybody kind of introduce themselves again, who they played. The folks that are downstairs, what do you think that dark figure was? The people upstairs, what do you think is happening downstairs? We'll start with Bellinor.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Taryn. You can find me under Fluid Player or Fluid Player 1004 on most social medias. I'm not going to say all, but most. I was playing Bellinor, your paladin that I don't know. I guess is a paladin. He has an idea that this dark figure is some sort of I want to say shadow spawn kind of thing, where it's like literally just the acclamation of shadows personified, more or less. This is what he thinks it is.
Okay. Okay, very cool. Let's see who's next. Mint.
Everybody, Christian here. I go by temporary hit points on most platforms, and I play Mint, the Goblin Bloodline Paladin who somehow saved the day. And he thinks that this guy's just an asshole. It's like he's just whoever this guy is just a giant douche. He's probably thinking, he's just kind of grumpy that he had to give up so many of his cookies, and he's probably just like, as soon as he sees another person in the bar area, he kind of tightens the strings around the pouch that holds the cookies, and just kind of, I'm not gonna share any more of these.
I gotta give up any more of my cookies.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get any more of these. You can go ask Granny for cookies if you want any. That's what he said.
All right. That would be Kieran next.
Hey y'all, I'm Cal, also known as Celtic Wyvern King, play Kieran, the ASMR lore bard, who really wanted to play with death, apparently, when it came to those wisdom saving throws, because goddamn tonight.
Seriously. I was like,
thankfully, wisdom saves is something a bard is good at.
That's true.
Because if I was playing Gorchus the Barbarian, no, I'd be like very great for most of the session. But you can find me on Twitch and TikTok under the same. You can find me every Monday here for either Orlea Origins or Windrise of Aria, which will be next week. You can also find me every other Wednesday on my channel for a God's Challenge, a Theros 5e campaign I've been running, where we're going to have our session 3 next time, where we had some interesting moments with the 2 players ahead last time, because they definitely role-play some good moments, especially with the rum. God. You can find me every other Thursday as well, including this Thursday back here on the Halfling Wizard Productions for Reign of Vecna, where I play Meek, the Goliath Reborn Redemption Paladin. Try saying that 5 times fast. I almost got tongue-tied, though it's also 1 o'clock my time, so. Then you can find me every other Friday also on my channel for my Stargate 5e campaign, where my party, including Nick and Lisa here, took down a Lake Placid-sized gator. I'm not joking. It was about that big.
It was a good episode.
Oh, yeah. There were some good moments there.
There were.
God, I'm having brain farts again. It's 1 a.m. Yeah, you can find me every other Friday, which should be this Friday. I don't know if we're going to play or not, because we got one person who's got the birthday party, so we might skip because we need them for the session. Which is fair, because real life always comes first, especially birthday parties. But you can typically find me on Dinner and Game every other Friday as well for Walking Dead Jazz Funeral, which is a campaign using the Walking Dead system by Free League Publishing. Yeah, that is it at that point. That's all 7 projects. Well, 6, because the other one won't start till Sam gets out of his game on Wednesdays.
Okay. All right. Varric.
Hey everybody, I'm Nick. You can find me on most social media platforms as Professor Hexagon. I played Varric Wolfspear Vigari, the Goliath Barbarian. You can also find me, like Kellen said, this Thursday for the Reign of Vecna episode 2, where I play Nero Aspengard, the Storm Sorcery Sorcerer. We got a bunch of tongue twister things going on. So yeah, it's gonna be an interesting picking up where we left off the previous Thursday. So and I think next Friday is going to be the 25th, where we have our next SG1 session. I'm really excited to see how that debrief goes with all of us there.
I can't wait to see how many of y'all lie through your teeth to the general.
Oh, I'm just 100%. I killed the alligator. Elbow drop right on the head.
I did nothing wrong. I'm good.
That's true.
I mean, none of y'all did nothing wrong.
True.
Well, that is true as well. Actually, I mean,
We behaved ourselves.
Besides
kinda.
piss off a 30-foot gator.
I was like, kinda. I was like, I mean,
Let's go
there were some
fishing.
questionable moments, but nothing horrible.
As far as the figure in the corner, Varric, I think, is of the mind to like throw a spear at it just to see what it does, because everything here wants to kill him. So
Ooh, that's awesome.
he's got a lot of subconscious trauma right now that he needs to work through, and I think it's going to reflect in his
love
actions.
that idea. I really do. I love that idea.
I knew I forgot, so I forgot to answer the question. I think they're all
yeah.
about. I think they're all stuck back in whatever the hell we've been stuck in.
Okay. Yeah, because it's like dead quiet to you guys. So, all right. And of course, last but not least, Willow.
Hello, Lisa, D&D Winterwolf on TikTok and Discord. You can find me every Monday night here on Halfling Wizards channel for either Wind Riders of Aria or Origins, as we played tonight. We will be back on the 21st, next Monday, for Wind Riders, which, again, something blew up, so we got to figure that out.
That's true.
Every other Wednesday, you can find me for the Liminal Blink on Halfling Wizards channel. However, found out today that we will not be able to play on the 23rd. Our DM will not be available, so we will.
But
be
we
back
will
to
try.
that.
We will try and get a one shot in that spot.
Yes, awesome. And then every other Friday, as Kel said on his Stargate SG-1 campaign. Which, yeah, I'm not worried about at all. As far as what's happening, I'm really happy there's no screaming, coming from downstairs.
That's true.
And I'm kind of trying to look out the window to see when the hell is morning coming.
Oh yeah, you've got a long wait. A long wait.
And I'm also trying to wonder, why am I so hoarse and why does my arm hurt?
Fair enough. So, okay, cool. And of course, I am Will, or Halfling Wizard, the Chaos Facilitator for this awesome group of people, the Chaos Incarnate. And you obviously, that you heard where you can find us here. We're always here Mondays, every other Monday with Origins or Wind Riders. And then we have a whole slew of new games happening on our channel. We've got Reign of Vecna. Of course, we've got the Liminal Blink, which is on Wednesdays, alternating Wednesdays, Vecna alternating Thursdays. We also have Queers will begin on the 19th officially. So that campaign will be on the channel as well. And of course, we're always looking for new games to take on the blank spots that we have. If you're interested, you can follow us on our Discord and put your name in the hat. If you have a cool idea, we have a place for you to drop that into the Discord. Find you a group and we'll get you in if you want to play a long-term campaign, short-term campaign, or a one-shot. We have lots of spots. Speaking of one-shots, I'm going to talk, and I'm going to talk and talk and talk until I'm blue in the face and his ears bleed with Kel about doing a crossover between Stargate and Orlea.
Hey, I literally just whispered to you.
I know you did.
The fact my Theros campaign wasn't there. That would have been a great day to do
I
it.
agree. But we're going to make it happen because what we'll do is we'll set it in phase 2.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Because there are
that's
where the gates are. So
yeah. Oh, I remember because I remember when you commented in the chat on my stream Friday. Yep. Like there are Stargates, yeah, because I remember going through them and almost dying going through one.
Yep. So
mind control worms.
We're gonna work on it. We're gonna make it happen because I think it would be a lot of fun.
100%.
So yeah. But yeah, so join our Discord. Come and join us. Have some fun with us. If not as a DM, as a player, like I said, we've got one shots going. Like I said, obviously this Wednesday. It's next Wednesday, right? Yeah, next week, Wednesday. We're going to try and get a one shot together on that day. And this goes out to all of our community at the Halfling Wizard Productions and the Surge community. If anybody wants to
The 23rd.
Anyone who's interested in DMing a one shot, if you've ever wanted to do it, this would be your perfect chance. I know that you know what, I know someone I can reach out to. I'll ask them if they would like to do it. If so, we'll put something together. But anyway, you can come and like join us and have some fun. We love new people. If you're not following us on the Twitch, give us a follow on the Twitch. We also have a YouTube channel, Halfling Wizard Productions. You can go and subscribe to us there, and you can see all of these awesome videos as they load into YouTube. So you can go back if you missed any. You can go back and check those out, except for episode 19, which is the episode that never happened apparently. So, but every other episode you can see. And not just for this one, but also for Wind Riders, Vecna, Liminal Blink, and eventually Queers as well. We are having, through the end of this year, we have the Wizzies going on. Those are our streaming channel awards. So if you are someone who's watched this from the beginning or someone who just joined us, you can go into our Discord. And there's a place that you can nominate people for certain awards. We'll have these I'm going to have these medallions made. It'll have their name on it, what they won for, and we'll present them on camera, on stream. I'll send it out to all the winners, and then we'll kind of have like an awards ceremony, you might say. Just sort of fun thing. Our NPC contest has come to an end, and we're in the process of picking our new NPC for Wind Riders, which will premiere in the first episode in November. So whatever NPC we choose, we have to flesh it out and get them ready for the Surge platform, and then they will be introduced on the first campaign of November, the first session of November, and they will be a reoccurring NPC. We'll call out the person who created it on stream, that sort of thing. We'll do some other things that we're going to do with it. Let me think. What else? Oh, our charity for the month is the U.S. Hurricane Relief Fund. So if you are able to give, please do. Anything helps. This money goes to help the south and eastern states that have been affected by not just Helene, but Milton or Wilton. Is it Milton? Milton. In Florida, they got wrecked by that one. So anything that, if you can, $1, $5, whatever you can to help us raise some money to help those folks out. Please do.
Did you see my suggestion for November?
I did. I saw it. I like it, but I've promised another one already.
Okay, just on the
list.
But
I will keep that one. I will keep that one, and we can do that one as well. But for sure.
No worries.
But yeah, if you can, please do. We also have merch. Go check out our merch store. You can find all of our links on our Twitch main page under links. Go check all those. We have some really fun merch that is like either campaign specific, some that isn't specific, like Dragon Daddy Says Hey, which is one of our most popular ones. And the other one is from the Liminal Blink, which is Murder Hobos 24. Building a better future out of corpses. It's like one of those sort of election t-shirts, but it's been very popular. So yeah, go check us out. But I guess that's it, right? Is that everything? Did I get everything?
Yep, that should be it.
Okay, cool. All right, well, everyone, thank you again for joining us. We hope that you will come back. Excuse me. Come back and see us again next time, which will be on Thursday for the Reign of Vecna. So make sure you come and check that out. All right. But until next time, deuces. Mwah, love you all. Bye-bye.
Thanks for joining us for this Halfling Wizard production. Make sure to come back again soon to see what happens next. Right here, where adventure comes to life.